Ba-da-da, ba-da-da-da. Welcome to PocketPod, Animal Crossing, Island Tours while you snore. Episode 124. There's JoeyBoey, Roar, that's me.
Leesh is frozen in a very funny way.
I froze?
Yes, the video for Leesh is kind of like, I mean, as you know, this is an audio podcast, but we do see each other since we are remotely podcasting. And Leesh is currently still frozen. I don't know. Leesh, are you there?
I'm there.
Are you just freezing?
Hear me?
Go on
get me
with the
water.
show.
And get me water.
Whoa. Get this star some water. Jeez.
That was in her writer, and you did not follow it.
I mean,
only green M&Ms.
green M&Ms. It's a small request.
It couldn't be more clear.
I mean,
So I don't sound like a robot chicken anymore?
no, you sound great.
You don't sound like a sad dead robot.
It was
Welcome,
very
everyone.
Yes, welcome.
Were you
indeed.
guys able to see my mouth?
No,
because
because you also died off the
No,
Zoom.
you froze.
Yeah.
Your face froze, and so it was just like Leesh, and it was like this face. It was like,
But you could hear me.
No, it was like this.
oh, we both get different faces.
Okay, but wait. Could you
Yes.
hear me?
No, after a while, I couldn't hear you.
I could
But could
still
you hear me
you.
for the song?
Most of the song
I could still
did.
hear you.
Huh.
It was weird. It was. I mean, it was just computer. It's just being weird. Who knows?
Well, we briefly lost connections to things, so I don't know what
gotcha.
happened.
Just had a
super
little
crazy.
hiccup.
Thanks a
little hiccup.
lot, internet.
Well, we made it
But
through.
I wanted to say something.
Oh my
I
gosh,
wanted
well,
to
please say something.
That I was enunciating and my mouth was doing like exaggerated mouthing for you guys, and now I'm really sad that it froze.
Maybe
because
that's why
like,
it froze. It couldn't handle
Oh,
the
it couldn't-
precision.
Oh,
Yeah.
it was so much. It was
It's
just
like,
that
oh, man.
dynamic animated face. It
And
was
that's
just
why
like,
you froze like this. No one can see this.
No one can
except
see it,
us.
but they're great, making great faces. I could see it looked like you were both saying the word "oh."
I look like
PocketPod.
Octavian.
Yeah,
It looked just like
yeah,
Octavian or
Zucker,
Marina.
Octavian, yeah.
All of our alien friends. So yes. Well,
Thank
now that
you.
we're once again recording, we're all safe.
Took me a second. We're good. I'm good.
We're all good.
We're all good. And now in that case, how about
on that case.
on
We're
that
on
case,
the case.
completely off the case. You're off the case. Turn in your badge. Turn in your gun. You're out. So, how about a follow up? Ready for?
Leesh.
Oh,
Do do do
Do-do-do.
I don't
Oh
want
no,
to
we're
wait.
looping now.
Yes.
Do-do-do. I don't want to wait.
Oh,
Ooh,
For a follow-up.
for my water.
Oh, Leesh got our water. We
That
did
was
not
the
want to
follow-up.
wait for Leesh's water.
we did not want to wait for the water, but I really didn't want to wait for this announcement. I'm really glad that we all are aware of it now. What happens when you clang the rocks, Joelle? What happens
Well,
after you clang enough? And tell
you
us about your
clang-
clanging adventure.
You clang so much.
Yes.
Maybe
clang some
sometimes
more.
40, maybe more than 40 rocks.
Maybe
Until
more
finally,
Maybe Morty.
maybe 40, maybe Morty. Until finally
Sure.
a gold rock pops out of your rock.
Yes.
And then suddenly you have an idea. You're inspired.
Oh.
And you're inspired
Aw.
to craft a helmet of sorts.
Oh.
A mask?
Tell me about this helmet.
It's a mask. I think they call it a mask. It makes you look like King Tut. We had those
Yes.
in Pocket
King
Camp. I remember it in Pocket Camp.
Reminds me of my dear friend Pants that I never knew.
Oh,
that's
Pants from
right.
Pocket Camp. That's right. That always
Pants-
had the
we
most
never knew
delightful.
Pants' face.
He had the EV suit on
Photos.
and the King Tut hat or face helmet mask.
Well, now you
those
can
favorite
put
photos.
anything that's available in New Horizons on your bod. Throw a
Yes.
King Tut mask on your head, and you can run around. But does anyone know
Run
what happens
around,
when you
but-
run around?
Do you?
Uh-oh.
do
What?
bad
What
things
happens?
happen? What happens? I mean, no,
mean,
I can.
Is it a spoiler, or should I just
It's
stop
not a spoiler.
there?
No.
Go ahead.
I think it's safe to say.
Because I also want to talk about this.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
Because
Leesh,
there's also some other sad things that happen when one runs that we learned this week.
Oh,
yeah, I don't want to
yes.
talk about that.
But we're not going to talk about. Okay, we'll skip that one.
I mean, it might be a tip and trick for people.
that's
who
true.
also
We can throw
have-
that in the tips.
Yes,
Well,
making a note.
I mean, this is sort of a tip too. When you run with the King Tut mask, don't be prepared to get anywhere fast because you're going to keep falling all over yourself.
It's very true.
I seem to recall.
Yes.
We talked about this during Pocket Camp when
Yes.
that mask came out.
Correct.
Oh.
Yes,
I have no
because
That we
we
were
talked about
disappointed that you couldn't fall over.
Yes, that's very true. We did. We talked about it back at Pocket Camp days because we were excited that King Tut Mask existed in the game, but we were disappointed that it had no effect on your character if you ran around camp. Because
I'm so glad you guys remember this.
I think it stuck with us more because it was something that we missed, so it was
Right.
like significant to our brains.
It just didn't stick with me. I had no idea.
Exactly, totally fair. You didn't know what you were missing, and now you can experience it for yourself if you want to.
I watched a lot of videos of people just taking dive bombs into the plaza. It's adorable.
Precious, and it's
Very
so
cute.
it was very satisfying. I definitely ran around a lot, like after crafting it, just laughing like a crazy person.
I haven't disclosed this to Lion Cake yet because I love when he has like
discovers.
experiences for things.
Oh, obviously, yes. Very
No,
cool.
yeah, he needs to
very
discover
excited
it
for
for
this day.
himself. It'll be great.
Oh my goodness.
I'll report back.
Yes, please. I can't wait to hear about Lion Cake's experience with.
A tiny pro tip from Lo: if you save your King Tut mask as one of your magic wand outfits, you can wear it anytime you want, and you could just fall over anytime you want.
Yes.
That is awesome. I like
Keep
that
it with
in
you.
the wand it still holds true to the flopping.
Yes. It keeps its authentic
Yep, I
tripping
love it.
bad luckery
Yes.
that causes you to stumble. And it is quite a fun thing. It looks great and it has a fun effect, which may not be fun depending on the way you look at it.
Now, is this only if you run? However, do you have to be
Yes,
running?
if
or
you
is it
walk, you're
just-
fine.
Yeah.
If you walk, you don't trip. As far as I know, I never tripped. But
Has anyone tried diving in the King Tut mask yet?
I don't think I tried.
Do
to
you
dive in
drown?
Kentucky.
Is my question.
Oh my! It's because you're so. You know what?
You're
I think
so
I
Why
did
don't
hear
you
someone.
try that, Joelle? You see, it seems safe for you.
Nope.
Seems like something you'd enjoy to experiment with.
I think I did see someone mention it, and I don't recall if it was in Discord or maybe on Reddit because they said, "Isn't it hilarious that you can dive with this and not sink to the bottom of the ocean?"
Okay.
Because obviously you're wearing something heavy and it's making you trip. But
You can dive in anything if you're terraforming and you're wearing your scuba gear. You can dive with your helmet on.
nice.
Ridiculous. I love it.
There's no restrictions
Apparently.
for diving. Weirdly,
Wear a
right?
bag.
as long as you have a wetsuit.
Boots.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rain
Said
boots.
Could wear my armor boots, my King Tut helmet, and the heaviest backpack I have, and I could go diving and be totally fine.
That's right. It's safe. It's completely safe.
Yep.
As long as you got that wetsuit, you're fine. But
There might be a balloon with air in it in your backpack.
It's true.
making you buoyant.
Oh, can we
Oh.
get like
She had a question.
life vests? That
That would be
That's
great.
that's a little dream, sweetie. I like it.
Oh wow!
Sweeties.
I feel
or
like
little arm floaties.
floaties. I feel like this goes. I believe that in Pocket Camp we wanted floaties too, so that'd be.
And this
Continuing
goes
Dream
with last week's Lion Cake Dream Suite, like
Yeah,
having
with his
things
little
that help you
inner
float.
tube.
Yes.
Things that help you go float.
Things that make you go float. So delightful. And another follow up. I believe the amiibo thing you were. If you would share that, Joelle.
Super
please.
quick. So last week we were not entirely I was not entirely sure what I read about how the amiibo presets work. So just to be super clear on how this works, when you want to kind of reserve an amiibo for later, you bring them in 3 days consecutively. You could put days in between, that's fine. But you bring them in for 3 visits. Make sure you do the 3rd time. Make sure they say, hey, can I move in? You say yes. They say, great. And then they say, who can I move out? And you say, no one. And then you go away. So do that.
Gotcha.
They're locked in now. You could do it with any amount of amiibos you have. So you could queue up probably several. Like, I don't know how much time people
Wow.
have and whatever. You could,
sure.
you could definitely queue up several. And then whenever you want to move someone in, you just pop them in for a 4th time and they move right in. And I just did that today with Drift.
Yay! That's awesome. So
worked.
you can load them up. I like that.
Load them up and bring them in.
Confirmed. Good
Load 'em up, bring 'em in.
stuff. Run 'em up, run 'em up.
Rawhide.
Exactly. But what else do we got? I think that's it for the follow-ups, unless there's something else on your little hearts. But in
Nope.
Something in
Other
my
I
than
didn't
heart.
add anything.
in your little heart
My
to
heart,
share.
my
In that
heart.
case, maybe we could discuss some new stuff.
Yeah. Got a song? Anyone want to sing something?
I'll sing something.
Oh.
What's new? PocketPod.
Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Yes.
Ah.
You had so many new things.
There's so much the new.
Things. I mean,
Connecticut.
there's so much to
So
new.
much the new.
That's a good one. That could be a new one.
Do you guys want to talk about our so much to new to Connecticut? Want to talk about the weekly every Sunday fun time fireworks? Say just that's a great thing that's
Loved
happened.
that experience.
Weekly,
It was
Sunday,
nice.
every Sunday fire time experience.
Every Sunday
Yes.
fire time,
Huzzah!
as long as August
Is
is
it
in
only
sesh.
in, yeah, it's only in August.
Yes, special
And it's just for my
yeah.
birthday month, guys.
That's right. It's just for
Oh.
Joelle's birthday month.
That's foreshadowing to another discussion coming up
Is it? I don't know.
after the break.
I don't know.
I'm teasing it.
Yeah.
What a
But
good
no,
tease.
I think it's so fun. I think I don't know when I don't know about you guys, but at like 7 on the dot, I ran over to my plaza just to
Yeah.
see what
Yeah.
was going on, and there
Right?
were animals milling about having a party.
It's great. I love that they're all hanging out and just like at the same time, all chilling together.
Yeah,
and
it was like a
watching
tailgating party. It was hilarious.
So,
Yeah.
what was your favorite prize?
From
Ooh.
Red with the raffles.
Yes. Yes.
You know.
Oh man,
I gotta think about this.
I know which one I think my favorite was, and it's because
I can tell you what my least favorite was.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Let's do least favorite first. Least,
Start
what's
at
your
the
least
bottom.
favorite?
Any guesses?
The Bobaloons.
Oh, the Bobaloons.
Yeah. The Bobaloons.
Because though they be tethered, they're not as secure as we might have thought.
Oh, right.
I've
So
learned
it's-
that I'm also like not violent. That's the wrong word.
Violently.
I'm also scared of regular balloons in certain
In general?
capacities.
Oh.
I gave both of my children because I try not to bring my fears and send them to my kids. But
Sure.
I gave them both big balloons just to play with while they had a dance party, so they
Aw.
could like bounce them around. And it was so stressful for me.
Oh no!
I was like, I didn't realize it until I realized that I was like literally standing in the corner.
Oh no!
like
Just waiting for something
no.
bad
just,
to
like,
happen.
waiting for like someone to pop their balloon or like, and then I was like manning the stairs because I was terrified that they were like gonna like bounce their balloon and not pay attention and then just like topple down the stairs. It was
oh
just, like,
no!
very stressful.
Yeah.
Oh man!
So, and then eventually Desmond did pop his balloon because he sat on it, and
Classic way to pop a
That's my
balloon.
boy.
and then he was so upset, and then he wanted to take
I thought he did it on purpose.
no, but then he wanted to take Shira's because he's like, my balloon broke, so can I have yours? And she's
Whoa.
like, no. And then he's like, well, that's not fair. And he started chasing her. And I'm like, no.
I don't know what's wrong with that kid. That's not how siblings share at all. You got the one, and that one is yours, and you will not get
Yeah.
another one.
Well, then he
Right.
explained to me that he was mad at himself for popping his balloon.
Oh,
kid.
And he has to
sure.
wait till tomorrow because mommy needs to like cool down too with the balloon situation. So I
Wait.
hid Shira's, and then
So is this today that this happened?
this was today. This
Oh,
was the day
Leesh, I'm
before
so
the show.
sorry. Oh,
This is a very recent experience.
fresh balloon drama. Oh no. Oh.
I don't like them. I don't
Yes,
like them.
we don't have to dwell on those things. Let's I mean, we might mention them in future, but we'll like make it quick.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
But,
there were balloons. Leash didn't like them. That's okay.
But did you wait, can I guess, was your favorite one the bubbles, Leash?
I did like the bubbles, but it was not my favorite.
Ooh. Well, I can say my favorite, if I may. I enjoyed the sparklers the most.
Yeah.
Those are pretty fun. Did you do
didn't-
the thing?
Yes, I didn't know
Yes.
about it until I visited. I was at Mary Berry's Island, and she just like bloop, bloop, bloop.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you could do like a figure eight.
what?
You just keep pressing
Wait,
A.
so-
What did you think you could do with it? Just like hold it?
I just held it like the Roman candles that you get, and I was just like, it's sparkly and beautiful. I love it, and I didn't know you could wave it around like a crazy person, and it's the best.
I'll tell you, Lion Cake figured it out because I didn't get to play with any of them, but he was doing it, and it was awesome.
It's
just
ribbon
loved it.
dancer.
I would
Ribbon dancer
it's,
with
yeah,
a-
it's like a fire ribbon dance.
Woo! I love it. It's great. It's the best. I love it. I wish I could get. In fact, Sunday, 100%. I'm going to farm those sparklers, collect a whole bunch of them.
I will tell you, I just hit the A button. I smashed that A button for the first 10 minutes of the fireworks show, so that I could get as much stuff that would fit in my pockets as I could. So I had like 30 sparklers, 30 bubbles, because he gives it to you in like bunches, right? Like it's not just one sparkler. Am I right? Am I wrong?
Nope.
You get 5, right?
5?
You get like 5 per thing.
Yeah.
So I got like,
or is it 5 bubbles? It's definitely 5 bubble blows.
I thought you get multiple of both of those. Maybe I'm wrong about the sparklers. Maybe I just
no,
got
it's
a lot.
okay. That's quite awesome.
It might be just one sparkler, but you definitely get 5 bubble blows.
Okay, yeah. I can tell you, I paid like 15 to 20,000 bells. I was just hitting that.
I love
button.
it. You could be a contender for just here, hold on to my Switch controllers and just press the buttons for me.
I've done that actually. Nick made fun of me. I was like walking around the kitchen like doing stuff and just hitting A.
Oh my goodness, that's
constantly.
awesome.
Like if I'm making fish
crafting.
bait. Yeah,
sure.
Yeah,
man, I feel like I do need a button presser, a designated button pusher to just
I mean, all you have to do is, Sarah, especially because you just carry around the separate controller, you can just like walk around like your like half your house just.
That's true. I'll just go around and do whatever I need to do. Cooking with one hand and crafting
dishes, laundry, folding. I don't know how you can fold laundry.
Oh, I'm already terrible at folding. I can't imagine how awful my folds would be with one hand. I'd be like, oh boy.
I will answer your question, and I don't know that I had a favorite because I just love the heck out of those Dealy Boppers.
Those Dealy Boppers are truly amazing. Yeah, you know what? If I forgot that those were one of the items because those are. Oh no, that was an Isabel.
You get that from Isabel.
So,
Isabel.
Yeah. So that is truly the icing on the cake of the fireworks experience.
The fountain, was it the fireworks fountain? Is that
what they're fireworks fountain. Those are great.
I love that you have relics left behind, like the burnt, the burnt remnants.
I just picked one up today. Little lion cake.
I haven't gotten rid of mine yet. I'm trying to decide if there's like a thing I could do with them.
Oh, maybe.
People are like using them. People are like designing things with them. I don't know.
Sure. I mean, I like that there was a little waste basket at the fireworks event, so you could throw them away. I was like, that's really sweet.
That. Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I enjoyed it. It was a great experience all around.
Yes. And I can't
fireworks
wait
were beautiful.
Next Sunday.
I know, right? Looking forward to it. How about? You guys ready to talk about the dreaming experiences that we've had lately? How that is changing your lives in unexpected ways, or at least that it's available?
Are we dream sweeting where we sweetly dream?
Yes, this is. Well, I mean,
this is a real dream suite.
This is a real dream suite. Yes, this is a real deal. This is the go to sleep in your house. Yes.
I have yet to visit any dream suite island.
Same. But Rar, let's talk about yours.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I've visited lots of places, and it's wonderful because it might be people that you've already seen their towns on YouTube or have heard about talking about their towns. So you can actually visit them now, which is really sweet because it might be people you don't know. Yeah. It's been fun. I've gotten to visit a bunch, and also I've been interested in doing random ones, which I want to say that there are the app that I use, and I think most of us use the ACNH Android app. Has a thing where you can enter in your dream suite code or your dream address. Sorry, I keep wanting to call it a dream suite. Your dream address, and then you can it'll randomly generate an address for you to visit. So that way, even though you can't do it within game,
was I supposed to enter mine?
You can enter it now or whenever you're ready. It's something
and it
that
gives
the
you
creator
random ones
added
for you
recently.
to visit.
Yeah, it just has the random generator.
It's terrific. It's really
I can't
sweet.
wait. Now that makes me happy. Okay,
yes,
that's great.
It's great because
that's a tip and trick.
It is a tip. Oh, sorry. Ooh, spoilers for tips.
But look, I can go to visit Atlantis and meet. Okay, Merengue and Julian are on this island. Okay, twin.
Is this your island, Joelle?
No.
Have you changed your island name?
I don't have Apollo, Enka, and Judy, and Zucker, and Dom. These people.
Wow, that sounds like a bunch of dreamies.
Quite a few dreamies in there, yeah.
Sweet and a half. Well, since I visited some islands, I did take a few tips from some that I visited. And one, if I could share it with you guys. First of all, when you go to visit an island, you don't have anything in your pockets. So you don't have any tools, you don't have any ladders, you don't have any poles. So if you have any places in your island that you need or would be helpful to have a ladder or poles for, it's great to leave those out for your guests. And something I thought was really fun was one of the people I visited left out little presents with fun hats inside them. So I'm like, well, this is the best idea. And now I'm doing that. So leaving out presents. Now also that we have fireworks,
which you can't take back with you because it's a dream.
And magically
you can experience
you can experience the joy and fun, and other people can unlimitedly experience those as
so
long
like
as
every
they
person
dream.
that encounters your island.
I
Yes.
saw on one of the like little groups that we're in, like someone was like, someone left out all this money and like money trees and stuff, and I feel like I'm scared to take it because I don't want to take it, but it seems like she left it out for me, and it's like,
yeah,
and someone was
try.
like, it's just a dream. It's just a dream.
You'll be wealthy
magic
in your dreams only, my friend.
Right. Oh, but I mean, you could. I mean, seriously, dig up all the things you want and take all the money. It doesn't
Destroy
matter
it.
because it all
I
goes.
do love
back
the
to normal.
idea that it's a moment in time in your island, so you can like run around and prep your island and get it to this like this special way. So you set out presents and tools and things, and
Even
then you
the
go,
time of
you
day.
upload your dream suite, and then you take it all away. Oh, the time of day as well, so you could have like a nighttime versus a.
If you knew you were having like a meteor shower.
Yes. I believe that does work, although I haven't been to
Does
any
that
that have
work?
meteor showers yet.
We
I have
checked if you
bookmarked
can
to someone
do
who
it during the fireworks.
I was wondering about that too. So I was going to try that on Sunday if I can do it to see if it works because I would love to know. But I mean, if anybody knows already, can you have a dream suite while it is not a dream suite. Can you save a dream with an event going on? Because I believe that the meteors do work. Meteor shower works.
That's awesome.
But I'm not. I mean,
Though
that's
it
pretty cool.
would be a bummer that you cannot collect.
Yeah, I wonder if they. I guess that's probably true. It's just would be
It
for
would
the
just be
look.
No, but it would
Beautiful
just be
background.
fun
Very
to
pretty.
have like
It would be a delight.
Making
There's nothing
dreams and
wrong with-
wishes.
Also taking pictures. It's really cute to visit someone's town and take their picture. You can like see the islander, like, you know, because everyone walks around on the island.
They
So,
greet you.
to meet them. Yeah, you can. They say their catchphrase. What do you have on your passport for your tagline?
So mine will just yell at everyone that visits and say, "Help!" Because that's what mine says.
Yes, that'll be what your character says, which is really adorable, and I think that'll be really
Perfect
fun.
and done.
Yay! Don't change it; it's too fun. But yes,
Spot on.
it's great. It's terrific and wonderful. And speaking of which, I haven't visited your town dream addresses yet. I need to do that because I have them on my phone, thanks to
It is available.
the post that is ever so delightful.
I mean,
But,
it's just my town, though. I didn't do anything.
I know.
special for
Also, well, and I do actually have the delight of being able to visit your towns every now and again in person, which is even better.
It's true. I leave my gates open all the time. It's fine. Pop on
Hey,
over.
it's the best. Woo, woo, woo. But it's great. I love it. I'm excited for the Dream Suite, or rather the Dreaming Access. It's pretty cool. Oh, don't forget, that was something else I wanted to mention. For patterns, it appears that it's only the patterns that you've shared that you can will appear in your town. So if you haven't shared it directly to the Able Sister shop, you should go and do that because then you can have people take home and
I shared my first patterns ever this week just because of the Dream Suite.
You are awesome. I love it. I think it's so much fun. I love going and seeing what people have, and it's just like, oh, I'll take this. Take this.
And I'm gonna tell everyone what those patterns are in the tips and tricks area of our podcast.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
boy.
That's teaser. There's another teaser. If you like that, just wait until later. Well, and while we're talking about that, this is. Do we want to mention? I know I wanted to talk about the updates to the custom design portal in the Able Sister shop.
Yeah, so please tell me about it because I heard there are updates. I see that there's a new button set on the right side of Able Sisters. I just don't know what to do. I don't know how to use it. Tell me.
Well, there's lovely updates, including that you get to when you are saving your design to Able Sisters. You can specify a category for it, so it can be like a ground pattern, or it can be a ground pattern, or like a face or a T-shirt pattern. You can specify what it is because now people can search for items. So you can. It's like I went about that weird. It allows you to search things, but you can also, it's kind of like tagging your designs to make them easier for people to search, which is nice.
So if someone named it like tree dress.
Right, tree dress. You could look up tree dress, and everybody that had a design named tree dress would pop up.
It's that open. You could just search for, I thought you had to know the creator ID and then you could just save it.
No. Well, that's another thing you can do is you can look up a creator ID, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I love this person's patterns. I wish I could look them up without having to enter in their whole address every time.
Saving
now
it in
you
a
can
note
save
on my
them by
phone.
starring them, and it's the best.
That's great.
Because
I wish
you
I
can
could
also
go back in time.
Right? So I know it's like if you can search back to your original like links to people's addresses, or maybe if people repost them because I think
I think about that a lot because like periodically I'll replace out paths and things. but like sometimes I just want the path for a period of time, and then I want to switch back to the one I had before.
Sure.
So by saving it now, I can actually go and swap those out more easily, right? Because I can.
Yeah.
I don't have to lose it forever.
You can.
I don't save things. It's bad.
That's okay. Well, we're so limited.
Yeah.
I feel like it's such a limit of the flat patterns. The 50 is not enough. I know it's a lot, but I want.
Is it 50? Because it feels like just 10. It just feels like so few.
Right? I know. It feels like I've got like 8, and they're gone, and then it's
Nothing.
just like. But yes, it's great. It's a great way to save favorites. You can search for things now. It's so much more.
That's
a
great.
more user friendly experience.
You don't no longer have to search Reddit and Pinterest and Google to find patterns. I mean, you still can.
I mean, that's still probably the best way because then you get a visual. But this way, if you have like, I know I want something that is a shelf with science stuff.
Science
shelf. Yeah, science shelf. Maybe there's somebody out there who has a science shelf or a laboratory shelf.
Yeah,
you can try.
Like, I know I want
like
a tiki bar, so you can just search tiki and see all the stuff. Yeah.
Or vacation juice maybe would be a good hit for things. That would be.
Or Matt Dillon.
Or Matt Dillon. Yes, exactly.
If we search for Matt Dillon, will we find Lowe's Matt Dillon shirts?
Oh, I bet we would because I think she shared them on our site, so I bet we should look it up.
I'm gonna find that out.
Just so you can search for it because it's fun.
Well, you can search for PocketPod and see what comes up.
Yes, that's true. Good to see PocketPod. We should enter more PocketPod stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, so it's roughly about time we could take a break soon. So we could after the break.
well,
Oh,
Sarah,
yes. Do you want to do something else?
I have a
What, is there
question
something
in
else?
the What's New section. Tell me about the glowy spots.
Oh, I totally didn't write that down in the What's New spot because I forgot about it. The glowy spots, guys, they used to have a very restrictive space need for where they could populate. They needed, I guess it used to be like 8 or 9 clear
full
squares
9
altogether
grid,
with, you know. But now they pop up everywhere because boy, oh boy, I found one in my cardboard maze. And I was like, well, darn, that's why I couldn't find it anywhere. So, yeah, because but I mean, I was happy that they're showing up in more places, but it does make it more of an exciting adventure hunt for finding those little glowy spots now.
I actually I prevented that early when I set up my little space area on my second tier. I put paths down all around it because I knew anything like a crack or
fossil could
stones,
pop up.
anything
Sure,
could pop up right in between those sections. So I just put paths down. So.
Yes, that is a good
there.
pro tip. That's a good pro tip right there. So if you want to prevent it.
But if you want a fun surprise, like Sarah,
I know,
in her
right?
cardboard maze, don't do that.
It's
Oh
really
my
fun.
gosh.
Play your way, right?
No, I'm gonna write that
It's the
down.
prize. It's the biggest prize of all.
Ooh.
The money tree.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
Money tree. Oh, and of course, you still need to move the tree elsewhere because it will not grow from a sapling if you put it where it doesn't have clear space all around. So, pro tip there too.
That would be a cool prize though, Rar, to put a little money tree in there in your thing that someone could. Well, I guess they'd have to be able to.
They'd have to be. I'd have to best
have to
friend
be a
them so they could
bestie.
collect them. But that would be cute. Little saplings to take home. Oh, it's a little take home
because they
sapling.
couldn't grow them. They
Yeah.
they wouldn't grow. They'd just be little
Just be wee
babies. Little saplings.
Well, I feel like they actually could grow around the cardboard, right? Like,
I would think. Well,
they
you
just
know what?
can't. Yeah, because they can't grow around like edges and water, but they can
Oh,
grow
I didn't
around
realize.
objects and flowers and stuff.
I didn't realize that they would grow around objects because I always
Yeah.
keep things clear around them. So,
Oh no,
well,
I've had my like bikes leaning on the trees in my
Aw.
Villager Valley at one point.
well, there you go. So I guess I couldn't have a cute little sapling to collect, but I like the idea anyway.
Yeah, even paths they'll grow because you can put paths around them. So
Yes.
Well, there you have it.
Fine.
Asked and
Fine,
answered.
Joelle.
sorry.
Well,
Womp, womp,
now
womp.
I'm going to say it's a great time to have a little break. And after the
Yes.
break, we'll talk about some contest winners that we've had for a few weeks.
Yeah, we will.
Okay.
And we're back.
I do love the faces we make during the breaks. They're the best, and no one will ever know. Yeah, once again,
That's right. unless you tell them, and you have to tell them that we've had great faces.
they were great faces, guys. You have to just believe
Super
us.
great.
Believe our words.
The best faces.
Yes. So a little recap. So a shout out to our friends that participated in those contests, and of course, shout out to Hydro. Thank you again for contributing such lovely gifts for all the Discord friends. Of
The very
PocketPod.
best Benequactor.
The Benequactor.
best. We're
to top all benequactors.
The luckiest to have a benequactor.
We are. It's true. So we had the earliest contest that we had back in, not earliest, but most recent of these set of threes. Least recent. Okay. Sorry. Congratulations, Mary Berries. I'm sorry. I am all over the place. For the Pagoda and 10 Nook Miles tickets. And after
that was a fun win, by the way. The Pagoda, I didn't even know that was a thing. So you get that from Gulliver?
Yes, that's a Gulliver item. Okay, and so I don't have it yet, but I heard you could customize the color of the Pagoda, which is extra cool. Right?
I want one.
I know, well, they're so neat.
Get Gully. Won the contest.
FYI, I tried. In fact, I had a conversation with Hydro this weekend because he wrote to me and said, after all of that, I still can't believe you haven't won, because he thought I might win the gold nuggets because, I was the one whining about gold nuggets. Oh. And he wrote back and he's like, I'm sorry I didn't win. And I was like, this is just not rigged enough. Thank you very much.
Well, it's nice to have the confirmation that it is surely not rigged.
I can confirm it is absolutely not rigged, because I should have won those gold nuggets.
Oh my goodness.
JK.
Fair and square.
JK.
Fair and square.
I clicked one duck just like everyone else.
Oh, the one duck to click. And some other people who clicked some ducks were Casswise and KDB. They won 42 Nook Miles tickets each. Oh, that was the one that was the split of the temperature in Hydro's hometown, which I thought was pretty great because it had been so warm.
And so this was like the lowest temperature had been for a while. So I wanted to celebrate that.
I know, that was pretty funny. Oh, and this is actually the most recent one, was 10 gold nuggets each that Joel was just talking about went to Turkey Boy, Marianne, and Captain Shack. So congratulations, guys.
Yeah, that's awesome. Congratulations to all three of you.
Yes, well done, y'all.
The things you could do with gold nuggets: you can craft your fun Zodiac furniture. Yes. You can craft several, or at least 2 King Tut helmets.
That's true.
You can make all of those. You can make golden dishes and candlesticks.
Golden gears.
Golden gears.
Golden gears.
It's hard to. Golden gears. Golden gears. Sorry.
Bop bop jwap. Yeah, so there's a lot of I know. Oh, I know what you're saying. But
just out here alone.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry, I should have sung it.
She'd leave you hanging.
But there's so many golden items to craft, and I'm always a little reluctant because golden nuggets are very precious. The King Tut mask was one I had zero hesitation with, and as soon as I got the recipe, I crafted it.
Yeah, I can tell you, I only had like maybe 7 nuggets docked when that one came up, and I did not hesitate either.
Right? I hear you. It's just too much delightfulness. It's hard to pass up. So are we ready to move into our tips and tricks section, or do we have anything else for the contest follow-up? I think that was about it.
I don't think so.
Tips and tricks and tips.
No, but stay tuned for more contests.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can talk about how to subscribe to our Discord, because it's the only place you can get them.
Yeah, that's right. Leesh.
Subscribe. I don't think it's subscribe.
Well, it's like it's
register.
Like you just ask,
you need to get a special invite.
That's right. So just ask on social media or Gmail at thepocketpod@gmail.com.
No, it's Gmail at thepocketpod.com. That's the
email. Gmail at the is it? Oh crap!
Right,
I've been saying it wrong this whole
Nope.
time.
Nope.
I'm so embarrassed. Oh no! You tricked me. Oh my gosh! I am so easily duped.
And we're the Pocket Pod on all the social medias, on Twitter, Facebook.
Social medias. Is this something Instagram that I can partake of at the Ye Old Renaissance Fair?
Social medias at the Ren Fest. Yeah,
social media.
Delightful.
It is delightful. Yes, no doubt. So how about some tips and tricks?
Tips and tricks.
The first tip and trick.
Tip and trick.
Walk.
Tip and trick.
Walk. Don't run. Walk, don't run. Walk. Because trips and tricks. Don't. If you're carrying a balloon.
What's happening?
Like, where are we going with this?
Trips. Because if you run, you could. Yes. If you run, you could trip. And that includes warnings for those carrying balloons in hand. And if that's a concern, don't carry them around. Just plant them. They do place as lovely little well-anchored balloons. I know.
I just placed mine around my island because I don't want to lose them. So mine are just very carefully placed in different spots. Yeah. I do have a question. related to earlier in this episode. If you run holding a balloon while wearing a kinked up mask,
that's
do you fall sooner?
Oh, you've got to fall
And what
sooner.
happens to your balloon?
I don't know. Like when do you lose the balloon? How does this work? So I have questions. I want someone to test that. I won't.
I'm not going to test that for you.
No, Leesh, don't test that. I can test it. I've got a
assured.
spare balloon. But I'm pretty sure that you will immediately let that balloon go as soon as you trip.
It seems like the logical answer. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think you get to keep it just because you're wearing the unlucky mask. That would be funny. But either way. So yes, walk, don't run. That's a tip to not trip.
Yeah.
And do you want to talk about birthday month, a tip for our because Joelle was
the tip.
I'm not sure what Joelle is talking about, but she's saying something about maybe people should
I don't know. We both had a birthday, but I don't remember what happened.
I don't know what she's talking about.
If anyone happens to visit my island on a Saturday in August,
when KK Slider is there,
just FYI, when it's not a bug off, of course.
Sure. I just think it'd be nice if you just kept your gate open and just like posted on the Discord when you have your gate open, so we know, and then people can
just pop in.
Just on Saturday.
Just randomly. It's so frequent that I just pop into your island, Joelle, that you wouldn't even know that I would be over there.
Just be like
maybe just talking to KK Slider. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
So it sounds like this Saturday I'm a little busy, but there's a few hours in between the things I'm doing.
What's a busy butt?
Are you calling yourself a little busy butt? You don't call yourself that. Don't get down on yourself just because you're busy.
I'm busy butt this weekend. Anyway, there will be some hours midday that I could potentially leave my gates open. I'll just go somewhere. I don't want to see anyone that's visiting. I want to know what they're doing. I'll go.
I don't think
AFK,
you see us doing anything.
Put some sunglasses on.
They'll just be having fun on your island. Incognito. You saying you're going to be snooping? We're going to like go to Joelle's island and she's going to be hiding behind trees with little sunglasses on and a trench coat.
I'll be wearing a trench coat, fedora, and the face glasses with the nose and the mustache.
Oh, the Groucho glasses! I love it.
I'm doing the little smirky laugh.
Yeah, the little smirky face. That'll be my greeting.
Sure, that's why you're so busy, because you're just like snooping around your island trying to see what people are doing. I get it. Okay.
It's too bad that KK doesn't have like a fun like Snoopy like tiptoe song. Like
I wonder
Pink Panther style.
Yeah.
Maybe the Halloween. No, that's no wait. That's just kind of creepy sounding.
Oh, you mean the Jack we all scream.
We've come to associate that with terror because of that Jack and City Folk experience. City Crossing, yeah.
It's a city crossing.
It's a city crossing. That's just what it's called. I don't make the rules. I don't make the names. I don't name the games. Maybe I should name the games.
No rules, just right.
Oh, I wrote this in the wrong place. Where am I? What am I doing with my life?
We're in the tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. I was just confused because I was talking about busy butt.
I don't think that was probably on your list. You probably added that just for fun.
Are you saying I didn't predict that you were going to talk about being a busy butt? And you'd be 100% correct. I did not predict it. I just wrote it down. You found me out. You know the truth. But yes.
Good sleuthing.
You know what? Because I could also put on the Groucho glasses and a trench coat.
Sarah donned that trench coat. Detective Rar. Detective Pikachu.
How about a design and of fireworks tip that you had for us, JoeyBoey?
Yeah, so I was very excited that we could design our own fireworks, and I was like, I don't know what the heck I'm going to design. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I was also thinking about designing my town flag finally, because at some point in the distant past, Rar drew me a lovely a portrait of Joey from Blossom on my mail, or not my mail, my bulletin board. So I downloaded that from my game. I uploaded that to my computer. I traced it. I did a whole thing. I turned it into my town flag. It took me a really long time because at one point I just had to redraw it just for like looking at it on my phone. It was a whole thing. Anyway,
it's a labor of love.
It was a labor of love.
made it extra special because you put extra heart into
But
it.
when I was done and I was like, well, this is Sunday afternoon. This means I could make it a firework. So I made it a firework. And then while I was in there, I decided to make a PocketPod one. So I literally just wrote PocketPod in our PocketPod font, and I put stars around it. I just plopped those stars in. I did not trace anything.
Wow.
Those stars are great. I love the star tool. It's perfect.
It's great.
Perfect.
It's like a stamp. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I made that,
awesome.
and I put it on a dark background, and I was like, I wonder how this will turn out. And then while the thing was going on, I was like, ew, is that what I designed? I can't figure out what's going on in there. So I edited it, I saved it, and the next rotation, it was updated. So
Nice.
FYI, you can like live test your fireworks.
That's
So
awesome.
that's my tip.
That's a great tip. So it can change if you change the design, it automatically updates. You don't have to talk to Isabel again, which is so helpful.
And that's also great. So if you give her like these are the 6 I want you to show, and then you go and change them all later that day, the whatever's in those slots are the ones that she's going to have in her queue. So
That's
I think that's pretty great.
That is pretty great.
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm looking forward to editing on the fly.
If anyone wants my
to.
PocketPod pattern, that's available in my in my creator thing.
I want it.
Yeah, I want it.
I want
Do
it.
it.
I want
Is it called PocketPod?
I'm pretty sure it's called like PocketPod logo, or maybe it's called PocketPod
we
Works,
search-
like
can I
fireworks.
search for it?
Oh, I like that. I like Leesh wants to try the search feature.
Yeah, search for it. And Sarah, you made a couple too that were really cute. Tell me about those.
Oh yes. Oh. I made a little leaf, just like that's just the outline of the classic Animal Crossing leaf, just for fun. And then in honor of Pocket Camp, because I've been playing a little bit more again, I made the little camper, the classic yellow and orange modern camper. It's cute. It looks adorable in the
Did
sky.
the firework come out really well? Did you
Yeah,
get screenshots
fireworks.
of it?
Oh yeah. I can pull those off of my device, my Nintendo computer.
Yeah, I might
computer.
want to use one of those pictures. Unless,
For
Leesh, do you have
sure.
any fun pictures from fireworks night? I don't know if you took any.
Oh, I might. I'd have to check.
Oh, well, we can
Especially
share.
Actually, I don't know.
Because Lion Cake was in control. Maybe he didn't take any pictures.
Either way,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay.
if available.
I may have forced him to do one, but they're generic fireworks because he was playing. And I,
Okay.
The fireworks,
That's fine.
even the generic fireworks are gorgeous and
Yes,
delightful.
they were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very
I'll
pretty.
try to pull those
They
off.
were so much fun. In fact, one of my favorite fireworks during just regular fireworks shows when they're not, triggering all of us through the entire month of July over here. When there's real, seasonal July 4th fireworks, my favorite ones are the ones that go up. You kind of see like a little bit, and then like a moment later, they like sparkle, and then fall
Twinkle,
down. Those are my
twinkles.
favorite ones.
Yeah.
The sparkle cascades. I don't
That's
know if
it.
that's what they're called, but
I'm
that's what I
sure
call them
there's
in
a
my heart.
proper name for them, but yeah, the ones
I believe the official term is the sparkle twinkles.
that's right. The sparkle
Oh, the
twinks.
sparkle twinkles. Delightful. Sparkle
I mean,
twinkles.
it's pretty
Yes.
obvious.
Yeah.
Sarah, we had one last tip that I wanted to share. Do you have that on your
Sure.
list?
I have a doc tip.
Yes, that one.
Yes, please. Did you want me to share? Or would you? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's up to you.
Oh no, you can. You can. Please go right ahead.
I don't know. Well,
my
I just wanted to
gosh.
quickly share that
sure.
that our Discord buddy Gigi, who by the way just adopted Bam today, and that was very exciting. I'm
Oh, yay,
super
Bam has a
happy
new
I get,
home
We get to go
already.
visit Bam in the
Oh
future.
my gosh.
Anyway, so Gigi has a 14 plank. Is that what we're calling it? Slat plank.
Yeah, sure. Plank.
Yep, 14 plank dock, and apparently was getting fish, and then she decided to decorate her dock.
Uh-huh.
And when one decorates their dock, the fish are afraid to appear at your dock.
Oh.
So once she removed things from her dock, the fish came back. So that's a tip for people that are fortunate enough to have a 14 plank dock. No one in this present company. of course.
Yeah. we are already short-changed.
Yeah, so short dock people decorate up all 10
Yeah,
planks that you
roll over.
have, but long dock people perhaps don't decorate as much, or maybe not all the way to the edge. I don't really know what the rules are. So FYI, if you're not seeing fish, it could be because of your decorations.
Yeah. Decorations.
Your decorations. Yeah.
Very cool. Well, it's good to know. I mean, I wish I had that advice would help me directly, but yeah.
I mean, again, if anyone has advice on dock enlargement, I'm all
Yes.
ears.
We're all waiting. Womp womp womp. But I like those tips and tricks. Do you guys have any other tips and tricks? I think we talked about the Dream Suite ones already. So
Yeah, you snuck those
covered
in. We're
those
good.
guys. I did. Sneaky, sneaky. How about some things that make you go?
Did I do I did too soon, didn't I?
No, it was fine. It
ruined
was
it.
beautiful. Never.
Things
was
that make you go.
Things that make you go.
Sarah, what makes you
That
go?
sounded perfectly. The thing that makes me go is discovering that it is possible that Red can have all fake artwork in his trawler, which I was like, oh, what in the world? Because I visited my mom because she was playing and she was like, I think they're all fake. She was saying that she thinks they're all fakes, but she was like, I would like you to get a second opinion. And I came in and visited, and I was like,
I love it. You were the expert curator, and you're like, I got this. I'm a pro.
Yes,
Sarah, you studied art.
That's right. My years of college and art
There it
history
is.
No
really
art.
paid off. But yeah, it's just like I was like, oh, is this going to happen often? Because this is the first time I've encountered that Red has had all fakes, and I was wondering, is that something that happens? Have you guys seen this?
So I can confirm because I've been doing a lot of Animal Crossing research in the last week because of this fun podcast I'm recording this weekend that I may have mentioned a time or two. And in that, I actually was reading about Red's appearance in New Horizons, and I saw that there was like a frequency, like of how the chances of it being 1 fake, 3 fake, whatever. And I saw 4 fake on that list, and I was like,
Oh,
well, that's
man.
not okay. It's a low frequency from what I can tell, but it happens.
I mean, it's the first time I'd seen it, so I figured it's probably fairly unlikely. And I mean, I've also seen it be where he has I felt fairly regularly to see 2 real ones and 2 fake ones.
Speaking of,
nice. Yes.
I have 2 real ones today.
Ooh.
What you got? What you got, Leesh? What you got?
I just got the girl with the pearl earring personally.
Nice.
And I also have the flowery painting, which is the yellow flowery.
The Van Gogh sunflowers, maybe?
Yeah.
Van Gogh.
I might have both of those already.
I think I might have the flowery painting. What are the fake ones you have, Leesh?
I have the fake Mona Lisa.
Oh, classic.
Yes, lady eyebrows.
And I have the Jolly painting, which is like the fruit
the
guy.
fruit painting. Yes,
I
summer.
have that. I have that
Which
one.
is also a fake.
I also don't want to
He's
own
missing
that.
his artichoke.
I don't want to own that fake. It's not that one's not my jam. I'm trying to remember if I have. I think I have Mona Lisa already.
I'm pretty sure I already have the flowery painting, so that's good.
Not Mona Lisa. We were talking about the girl with the pearl earring, right? That's
And Leesh has that too, so she already purchased that, so it's not on the
that's
table.
right. So it doesn't matter if I have it. So yeah, I'm good. I don't need any of the things you have. But thank you.
You're welcome. I'm going to go check my museum and see, is there an easier way for me to check what paintings I have?
I've been keeping track in my ACNH guide app on my phone.
Aside from that, I'm not going to do that.
That's the only advice I can offer you.
It's going to have to be a manual. Go and look at the museum.
Can you check your catalog? I don't know if that's.
Oh, I don't know. Just
you know what?
Maybe they appear. They might appear.
I think they appear in the catalog.
Now that you're saying that, I think you might be right. Let's see.
Things that make you go to your catalog.
Things that make you check your catalog and find out.
And also, does it tell you if you have both?
Ooh.
Have both?
Well, like if you have
if you've had the fake and the real. That's a good question.
Oh, I
Does
don't
it
know.
show? Maybe it only shows the real one. I'm curious now.
What's the name of the
academic?
Oh yeah, that's the academic painting.
That's the one. That's the only one I know. The academic painting.
For the listener, Leesh just held up her arms at a 45-degree angle and then at a 90-degree angle. Yeah. But yes, that's why we knew she was talking about the academic painting.
Yes.
I only have that one is the fake, and it shows that I have it in my inventory. It doesn't say whether it's fake or real, but it does show the stain on it. So I'm assuming that it would probably have
nice.
both.
I have
one had both.
I have both of that one. I'm almost certain, and I only see the real one in my inventory.
Oh, interesting. So maybe it just overrides the fake one if you have the real one. That's so fun.
I think, but now I'm wondering if I have the fake of that one. I feel like I should check
well,
one.
I guess let me check because
what's the name of the
I've
Mona
had
Lisa
both.
painting? What's the fake?
The
name
famous painting.
Famous. Okay, I'm gonna search famous. Oh my god!
What's wrong, Leesh?
Is it a scorpion?
Oh, Oh, Leesh, I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness.
That was
Oh
a
my
spike.
goodness. That was a surprise.
I was just
Scorpions.
looking in my catalog, and I closed the catalog, and he was literally right behind me and attacked me. And I had my net out, so he was just waiting.
He was just
I
waiting.
was just going,
He was
la
patiently
la
waiting.
la, checking my catalog.
That
Oh my
100%
gosh.
happened to me like not even a week ago. I stepped out of Nook's cranny and it just came at me.
Well,
Evil.
They are very tricky. I like that he was patiently waiting the whole time you were looking at your catalog. Just like,
I'm just gonna say hi. I just want to see you and say hi. It's not gonna be anything. I'm just gonna be doing.
and then he's like, he sees you turn around as you put away your catalog. He's like, oh, never mind. Oh, Leesh, you made it. I'm sorry.
Amazing.
Poor
That was
Leesh.
it's also an
Sorry, I
amazing
got very
stream.
scared.
Oh, poor lady.
So,
So, Joelle, have you pulled up the famous painting
yeah.
now and you can see the fun?
So I'm just confirming that I actually don't have the famous painting in my
Oh.
museum, but I do have
Oh.
the fake famous painting in my catalog.
Well,
I'm trying to
I can
find one
tell
that
you.
I have both of, and I don't know what
I can
it is.
confirm.
Yes.
I have both. I also pulled up the famous painting because I wanted to see the before and after. Because boy, is it funny flipping between the famous fake painting and the famous painting to see the difference. This is also a fun way that once you have both of them, I like this because then you can compare it and see where the difference is if you weren't already aware,
It
which
makes
is
it easier,
nice.
finally. I just realized
Because some of them are very subtle.
I have the informative statue in both, and I can see them. Yep. Look at the difference. One is blue.
The Rosetta Stone. Yes. I know that one's not the most subtle, the difference.
So you have them both in your catalog, though?
Yes,
Is
they
that
both
what you're
appear in the
saying? So
catalog.
and
is it
they're
like a
separate.
toggle?
They're separate items. See, they're
two different
stacked.
items.
Yeah.
So it's not so it's not like it's a customization kind of thing.
Yeah, I
It's
thought it would
actually
say
two
like real
separate-
and fake at the bottom, but it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't. It makes you've got to figure out which one of those
You have to
Rosetta
know for
Stones is real.
yourself. Exactly.
Right. You got to
Love it.
know. I'm just going to wiggle my eyebrows as I look at this famous painting. Wow.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
I'm sorry. Poor
recovering.
Leesh had a tiny heart attack. Tiny heart attack. Thanks,
At
Scorpion.
least you're not alone. I straight up scream as well. In fact, I was sitting next to Nick when it happened most recently, and he was like, "Are you okay?" I was
Aw.
like, "Scorpion." He's like, "What? Scorpion? Scorpion got me."
Oh my gosh.
Scorpion
I don't know why it's so scary. Like it's such a little impact, but it just catches you so off guard.
Oh my goodness. It's really weird because it's like, if you see them first, you know how you can catch them. It's not a big deal. But when they sneak up on you and then it's just like,
I mean, at least she didn't even have a chance. She didn't even have a chance. She
Didn't have a
was
chance.
just
Didn't have a
looking at her
chance.
catalog.
that's right, minding her own business.
Just happens to be holding a net. Whatever. She wasn't attacking.
Oh my gosh.
Not okay. It's not okay.
How about
Did you see that a couple, it was probably like months ago now because what is time, but like that little video of that person who tries to catch a tarantula? Do you know what I'm talking about?
no? I
There were
haven't
two
seen the
people,
video.
right? You're talking about that one?
No, it's just
Oh.
one person.
Oh.
And she's trying to catch a tarantula and something happens where
What
like
happens?
I think like gosh, what happens? It's she shakes a tree instead by accident. Yes, that's
Oh.
what happens. She
Oh,
shakes
no.
a tree by accident right in front of she's trying to catch a tarantula. She shakes a tree. Out of the tree is a beehive.
Yep.
So now
Oh,
they've got
no.
bees chasing her.
Oh no.
She manages to catch the bees
Wow.
that are right in front of her, and the tarantula is about to follow her. And then after she catches the bees, her net breaks.
Oh,
So she has no chance of catching the tarantula at that point.
Oh my
I saw this
gosh,
video
this
and I
seems very
swear in
unfair.
my head there was a second person involved in this thing.
Oh, really?
But,
It's just
like-
me. It's just you. You were feeling it.
Oh,
Because I'm pretty sure Lo had posted it or shared it with me or something, and we were talking about it. So maybe like in my head I envisioned two people in there. I don't know.
My brother shared it on Facebook
Got
at one
it.
point too. So I don't know if,
Yeah, I don't know
Maybe
if it's
that's
out there.
but yeah, it's pretty epic.
It's amazing.
oh my gosh, that's
Yeah,
insane!
I-
What an experience!
I was like laugh crying when I watched that video.
oh
Yeah,
boy, oh boy,
We've
the
all been
scorpions
there.
are rough
So
buddies.
scares. So scares.
How about
hot
Hot topics.
hot topics.
I don't know how much there is to say here, but I just really want to know how one gets the whole set of Dealy Boppers, because Little Miss Isabel just hands you one random one,
Uh-huh.
and I got the green globes
Green
or whatever
bulb.
they're called,
Bulb.
bulbs. Yep. And then I played as Kevin Bob. And
Yes.
Kevin Bob got the heart ones. Very cute.
It's super cute.
He's rocking it. I don't think he's going to be taking that off anytime soon.
Nice.
But how do I get the blue stars and the blue whatever's and the yellow stars? How do I get those?
Well, when you go to visit another island during the fireworks display, you can talk to Isabel again, and she will give you another one. I know.
Will she give me another one this week, or if I tapped out
I think
my
she
Isabel?
will. No, I think she'll still give.
Oh, I think you
she
probably
still
get
gives
one
them out.
each week, right?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
she still will. So you can still get multiple.
Try my chances. Okay.
More.
Yeah.
Yes,
But on the same
I
night,
believe.
I could talk to different Doppel Isabels and
Yes,
get them.
I can confirm because
It's
I
not
have
like
gotten
Celeste
two.
where she'll only give you
No,
one DIY.
Yeah,
thank
Red.
goodness. Thank goodness. It's not like the limiting Celeste or Red. Thanks, Isabel, for being the sweetest of sweet peas and sharing multiple Dealy Boppers for us. Yeah, she's nice. She'll give you extra. I mean, not at the same island, but at different islands. She'll be happy to share another one
That's
with you.
great.
You've come all that way. You've
Well,
journeyed.
It sounds like on Sunday night. I feel like one Sunday night this month we should do a little Twitch stream together. Do
Yeah,
little
we could do
fireworks
that.
Twitchies. Might be
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can. Let's talk about that. That can be our monthly fun time stream. It'll be a
I think that's a
delight.
great idea. I think
Yeah.
I do say so myself. I think that's a great idea.
That's an excellent. Well, I'd like to give a high five to the person who thought of this idea and say,
Toot,
And
toot.
her name is.
it's a good job. It is a great suggestion. But yes, so we can do some island hopping for all the Dealy Boppers and make sure we can get all of them.
That'll be super.
So we
fun.
think there's, for sure there's just 4, Joelle. Is that all we have? You think?
Oh my! The way you're talking, maybe there's more than 4. I've only heard.
I don't
of 4.
know. I was just wondering.
I wonder
I'm
if
just
there's going to be.
hopeful.
Oh, it's just only for August. So I was going to say, I wonder if there's like a theme, but like.
Well, there's
no,
also
it's just for
5.
August.
There's 5 Sundays in August, so
I just
that.
love Dealy Boppers, and I want all the colors and all the flavors and all the shapes.
yeah. I mean,
And I want them on different like events. Like,
Yeah.
does it have to just be limited to fireworks?
Yeah.
Like, why can't we have like little Jack
Right.
Dealy Boppers
Or little
mean-
Shamrock Dealy Boppers.
maybe
or
we
shamrocks?
will.
Or
I don't know.
Now
Or
that
little
they've
snowman Dealy
unlocked the
Boppers.
Dealy Boppers functionality, we'll get them more often.
Now that Dealy Boppers are possible, there's no limits to what can happen.
Because I'm sure they just had to program it. That's why they didn't give it to us until now. They had to figure out how to make them wiggle.
That's right. There are some great wiggling. Oh, weird thing to look out for. If you're
floppies.
wearing the floppies, if you wear Dealy Boppers and you're diving, I've noticed that the water effect on the green bulb Dealy Boppers appears to be present even when you are not underwater, which is really weird.
I don't know
So,
that I noticed that.
Yeah, check it out. Maybe it's just I took a
'Cause
video of it, so I can
I
share
went
it.
diving with my green ones, but I didn't notice.
Oh,
notice. Wait, I don't understand the question.
well, they kind of has like the light kind of like comes around in like waves, like it's like reflecting kind of, like when glowy things are underwater, it has an interesting effect. I
Yes.
noticed that effect is present even when your character is not underwater. So it has these weird little like radiant like waves around the Dealy Boppers when you're in the water, but not diving under the water, I should say.
Interesting.
So it's really peculiar. And I took video so I can share it and show you that I'm not crazy. If they've changed it with the update, then I can confirm it happened before.
Leash, what kind did
Ooh,
Lion
I'm
Cake get? Do you tell us that?
Yeah.
he got the green ones as well.
Oh, what? We all 3 of us got the green ones?
No, well, the green ones were the third one I got. And I also got a second one. So I have stars and the hearts. And
What
the
about
green
clovers
ones.
and blue moons?
Oh my gosh. And purple horseshoes. If only we could get all of these and then I could have the Lucky Charms assortment of Dealy Boppers.
Lucky Charms, the
my gosh, I
magically
want Lucky
delicious.
They are magically delicious. So good.
They were
Sorry,
good.
I never
They're
had
so
them
good.
as a small child, and then when
Yeah,
I
I
finally
was-
had them in middle school, I freaked out.
Right?
'cause
I
they
was
were so
never
good.
allowed sugar cereal when I was a kid, so the
Oh.
chances I had
I bet
access to it, like I would trade snacks in a can for
Oh,
school or
yeah.
something. I was like just kid in a candy store, because it is candy.
Like pretty much
In
literally
a cereal
'cause,
store.
It's a kid in a cereal store.
Yum, yum, yum.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
That is a good hot topic. I can't wait to explore that
Now I
further and
kind of
find
want
out.
some Lucky Charms. Maybe I'm gonna buy some now.
Ooh, nice.
Do it.
We normally just
delicious.
have the Reese's Puffs.
Ooh,
That's
I've
like our
never tried
go-to.
those.
Reese's Puffs are pretty good.
Those are also
good.
like. Do you know that Reese's Puffs were the official most unhealthy cereal like ever at one point. Like they were on I don't know
possible.
at what point they were, because I'm sure there have been less healthy cereals created since then. But I think at the time of their creation, they were the least healthy cereal.
Well, peanut
of all
butter
time.
is tricky, right? Because peanut butter is so
extra
like
fatty
high
on top of it. Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
fat,
Let's
full of
But
calories.
boy,
delicious
are they
protein.
delicious. So shut up.
So stop keeping me
Shut your
down.
face.
You know what would bring us up after hearing about cereals that have too many unhealthy calories and sugar?
I do.
What would bring you up? What's it?
Once again, I'm asking for your tiny delights.
Sky rockets in flight.
Do 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 do
Tiny delights.
do 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 do.
Tiny delights.
Tiny delights.
So
I was waiting. I was waiting my turn.
You did it.
It's perfect. How about some tiny delights, Joel? I know you have something to share with us.
Yeah, mine are tiny. Mine are tiny delights. Yes, that's what
Mine
they
are tiny. Mine are tiny
Well,
delights.
Mine are tiny delights.
These are in fact tiny delights.
No, mine are.
The first.
I've had you.
Okay, fine. I think we can. They're not mutually exclusive. We can all have tiny delights. The first
Fair
one.
enough.
I witnessed some absolutely delightful kindness in our Discord this week.
Oh,
Just people helping people. There was like someone would post a list of things they're looking for, and within maybe 2 hours, and that's pushing it, like everything on their list would be, completed. Maybe they would
Wow.
add new things to their list; those would be completed. And they weren't trades, even though they're listed in the trade listings. They were just
Aw.
here. I'm looking for these things, and just send it to you. And here, I
Nice.
finished your list.
That's the best thing about our Discord. I feel like there's like it's definitely not, what is it called? Nookazon?
Yeah,
Where,
it's no
people are
Nookazon,
just
it's no
right.
marketplace.
It's not a store.
We're just friends being helpful.
sharing.
Just
and
nice
I think
people who want everyone's island to succeed.
the highest
Aw,
the
yeah,
highest
helping each other
highlight
out.
the highest highlight of what I witnessed was when
Mm-hmm.
one person noticed that another person had been asking for something, and they had it. I think it was like a DIY. And they had an animal crafting that DIY on their island, but that person was asleep at the time because it was like the middle of the night in the US. And this person was in, either Europe, I forget where. And then another person offered to pick it up because they didn't need it, and then ship it to the meeting
that's
person.
so sweet. A little pass. So like a fire line, a bucket line of
It was a
passing
transfer.
along.
It was amazing. It just filled me with just heartworms.
That's so sweet.
so
Not
that
heart.
was-
Correction. Just for clarity, not heartworms, but heartworms.
Yes, it filled me with heartworms. With the worms.
Aw, that is very sweet. That was
and
really
then-
what nice teamwork.
So good. That was exactly. It was like a teamwork situation. It was beautiful.
Sweet, so sweet.
My other tiny delight. Can I do the other one? Do you guys want to?
Yeah.
Do
What's
it.
your second tiny
Do it.
delight?
So I had a very random stranger visit my island this week.
Oh, wow.
She is very new to Animal Crossing, and apparently I was the very first island that she ever visited.
Oh my god.
And she didn't know what she was doing. She didn't know what the etiquette was. All she knew was that I let her run free on my island and went AFK. And
No.
and I sat down, and Lo was on the island at the time, so she was able to
Oh.
tell me what this person got up to.
Oh my goodness.
This person,
What could
I'm
have
laughing because
happened?
it ends okay. This person,
Okay.
collected
Everything's
a pocket full of fruit, like filled her pockets to the brim, to the point where she had to like drop stuff off to fill her pockets.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I had left 2 items out for cataloging because Queen of Geeks needed a couple things. So I put it out in front of Nooks for cataloging. And this person did not know what that was for.
Sure.
So she just grabbed it and left me stones in,
like,
in place.
Oh, goody.
Dropped off some stones.
Oh, look at these nice gifts this person left out for me. That's
Is this
fair.
person an adult?
You probably can't tell. Do you know?
I know this person from the Babysitters Club Facebook group thing that I'm in.
Okay.
So generally anyone in that group is like in their 30s, some younger, some older.
You're just so excited. Oh my gosh, they must have thought you had all these treasures out for them.
Just friended me randomly, and I accepted it because I assume anyone I don't know is from that group. And I'm very trusting, apparently. But anyway, I messaged Lo, and I was like, so what happened while I was gone? And she was like, well, she said that she was picking up some fruit, and I was like, okay. That's fine. I really don't care about the come back in 3 days. It's fine. I was
Sure.
like, did she
Absolutely.
mention taking the thing in front of Nooks? And she's like, no, was she not supposed to take that? And I was like, nope.
Oh,
Anyway, so Lo sent that to me to replace the one that got
so
accidentally stolen.
sweet.
But the real highlight is that over
Oh.
the last 3 days since this happened, I've
Yes.
been wandering through my orchard and finding random crap because she must have
Oh, little
dropped
treasures.
items.
So
That's
you
what
had
I'm
a
doing
fun
right
treasure
now with my
hunt.
lion cake. Like that's it's basically like
Aw.
having a little lion cake on your island.
Yeah, like
That-
I found a couple. I found like a fishing rod. I found fishing bait. I found 2 cherries today.
Aw. That's
I have-
awesome.
Yeah.
I have pearls on my beach because he doesn't see the value in pearls.
Wow,
yet.
that's
So
amazing. I
I
love
don't
it.
really see the
pearls-
value in
just like
pearls
I
either.
have-
It's fine.
buried flowers, buried cut flowers.
Oh, fun. Maybe they'll grow.
I mean, it's just
see.
a scavenger hunt. I love it. I
That's
love
right.
it.
Yeah,
He's just
That is
having
kind of
fun.
there's
great.
a-
Like treasures
There's a ton
to
of
find.
fruit that he just likes to use his soft axe and like his stone axe and just hit all the trees. So there's like money on the ground. There's fruit on the ground. Like he doesn't have room in his pockets because he presumably has like fish just stuffed in there from fishing because that's what he likes to do. Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
Pockets full
I
of
feel
fish.
you.
Yeah.
I feel you, Joelle.
But yeah, it was a
Pockets
delight.
and
So I
cleaning
called it
up.
an accidental scavenger hunt this week. It's been fun. Can't
I
wait till
love
what
it.
I find tomorrow.
I like it.
I think that's so great. I mean, and I'm sure, Joelle, you probably made her day by having it be these great little items out. I know it was
this
not
open
intentional, but-
field of free money, basically.
right. Oh, that's sweet though.
Didn't mind
but
it
you did a
all.
good thing, and it was sweet that Lo could help you still get those items over for Queen of
Yeah,
Geeks
worked
to
out well.
collect.
Yeah.
Yay! It all worked out in the end. So, Leesh, I heard that there's a little lion cake delight you could share with us for his Animal Crossing
Yes.
New Horizons adventures.
Yes. So as I previously mentioned, I did not get to play the firework event myself.
Right.
It just so happens that 7:00 is the perfect time for certain children to have their quote game before bedtime. They get like
Nice.
a little bit of like 5 minutes, 10 minutes to do whatever they want.
Yeah.
My daughter likes to play hide and seek. Desmond likes to usually play a video game, shocker. And this week I
I'm gonna
reminded him
interrupt.
that
I do love when I see him pop up on my game. Like, Desmond is currently playing Mario Maker. Desmond is currently playing Pokemon. It fills me with delight because I'm like,
Oh my gosh.
that's his before bedtime game. So I always
can I
know
be
if I'm playing
friend?
at 7, what's happening.
yes, you
Yeah, I would
can
love
be
to be friends. I would be friend
I'll,
Desmond.
I'll
Send
I'll
me a
message you
invite.
next time I see him on, and then we'll see if you can get you on.
That would be delightful.
To be
Because that sounds very sweet.
friends.
Yeah. So fresh. Hashtag fresh.
But yeah, so I reminded him that the fireworks were happening, and he had already seen the preview, so he was already super
that's
excited.
Oh my
It's really
gosh.
fireworks.
Yay.
And so he got to experience it, and he, much like Joelle, filled his pockets with the
raffle
prizes
stuff, yeah.
from
Yes.
Red. He just like kept pressing A. I think he got like so many balloons, and he's
Oh
like,
my
I'm gonna
gosh.
try the pink balloon now. I'm gonna try the yellow balloon now. I'm gonna try the green balloon now. I was like, okay.
Meanwhile,
he did not
Leash is in
lose.
a corner.
He did not lose any of them, and I didn't know at the time that you
good.
could lose them. So that's
That means
I
he
Everything
hope
was
it's
great.
rare.
He didn't go running.
he really liked the sparklers and the bubbles.
Yeah.
But it's always a delight to watch him experience new things in the game. Like when
Yes.
he got to go diving, and he still loves swimming. And he caught a bunch of stuff that I haven't even caught yet. And he was playing the other day. This is a side note, another tiny delight of Lion Cake. He was playing while I was quote at work, which is me downstairs in the basement.
Yeah, sure. In the office.
But literally every 30 seconds while he was playing, he's like, Mom! He's calling down. And I'm like, yes, Desmond. In Animal Crossing New Horizons, I just caught a Geigless clan. Like, he can't...
Oh,
he
it's
tries to, like, sound out the
Gigas.
words.
I finally learned.
He's like, Geigless. He's like, I caught a Maya Llama stage.
Oh,
But he always...
I like that he's trying to pronounce it. That's awesome.
I know.
it's very good. I mean,
Frankly, I don't know how to
Wow,
pronounce
really
some of them.
yeah.
That could be the right way
His
to pronounce
excitement of, like,
Mayama.
It was like literally every 30 seconds to the point where like I couldn't focus on anything. And it always starts with, Mom, in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
Leesh in Animal Crossing New Horizons.
I know you're playing the game, Des.
Can you imagine
I know, bud.
if we started every segment in our podcast? Hey, Rar, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, did you know?
Oh my gosh, I would love it. And Joelle, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, I heard that is also true. It's crazy.
So funny.
It's so
adorable.
sweet. I love it. And I love that. I do love that he's just reading all of these new creature names as well, which is amazing. He's got to be learning so many new creatures.
Yes. And he always, the third tiny delight in this series of this
There's like
is
an
anytime
inception
he,
of tiny delights.
I know. Anytime he gets a new insect or fish, and he's like, he calls it the R2 because you have to press the R2 to get
Oh
to
my gosh. Yes.
the little red beepy. He gets so excited when he has a little red beepy to check his little inventory and look at the little critter that he looked. Yes, and he likes to learn about it. And he always asks Blathers about like. Tell me, I know
He's a little learning sponge of all these nature things. I love it.
I love your
so
bio
excited.
nerd. I love it.
It's so sweet. That's
It started with sharks, but boy, is it expanded. I love it.
Oh yes.
And have we talked about how the guide, when you look at the up close version of the fish and the creatures, they are very detailed and more interesting.
Yes.
In the
That's
Critterpedia,
beautiful.
you can like click
In the
the X.
Critterpedia?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool. It's
They're
kind of
neat.
amazing. When I looked, the first one I looked at ever was the tarantula, and I was like, whoa,
You are in for a treat.
too much, man.
Oh my goodness.
I wanted to add one more thing though. I
Sure.
did finally Google how to pronounce it's gigas clam.
Gigas clam.
I
Okay.
wanted
Short-
to be gigas. I really did. It's gigas.
Gigas is great. It's
Giggity,
got a
giggity.
good
Giggity,
gig.
giggity.
That gigas clam and its speedy ways. Well, I think that is an excellent note to end on because it's about time for us to say goodnight,
It
guys.
sure is.
So if we had any extra things, we'll save it for next week.
Yeah.
And we'll look forward to chatting with each other again and chatting with you listeners. Thanks for listening to us. Go on about our favorite Animal Crossing game, Animal Crossing New Horizons. It's called Animal Crossing New Horizons. Animal Crossing
New Horizons.
Hey, in Animal Crossing New Horizons, we play Animal Crossing New Horizons.
In PocketPod Animal Crossing, we play Animal Crossing New Horizons. And that's just the way it's going to be. But for now, we're signing off. And I'd like to give some birthday shout outs to some friends that we have taken up. We have, today, as of recording, it is Chester, the sweet panda cub's birthday.
I wished him a happy birthday today.
Oh, in person?
Gave him a flamingo.
In person, in real life.
Yeah. I went to go visit him on Hessa, and you know the one that
He says,
that
he's the one that traveled.
across
He's a traveling
seas.
Chester.
Yeah, and I gave him a flamingo for his birthday. He was very happy.
So sweet. I love it. Oh, cute. Tomorrow, the 7th, that is the day you're listening to this, listener, is Boots, the jock alligator's birthday. Saturday, the 8th, is Bud, the jock lion's birthday, as well as our sweet friend Leaf, the sloth's birthday.
Leaf.
And it looks like, Cole's birthday is coming up on Monday the 10th.
What a
The
goofy
cute little
guy.
rabbit with his one little sharp tooth. And oh my gosh. And then, oh no, that's too far in advance. And on the 11th is Gigi, the snooty frog's birthday. And the 12th is Gloria, the snooty duck's birthday. A couple snooties in there.
Gloria.
Oh, Gloria. It's your birthday.
Gloria.
Next Wednesday. And of course, a very special shout out and thank you to producer Jack Quaid Blank of Monkey Cat Studios. Thank you so much for making us sound delightful. And thank you, listeners. Have a great week.